Hello, hello, hello. This is a message from the universe for 9/12/2020. This is the rune Ansus. Ansus is the rune of the signs, signals. It's the messenger rune. It's connected to the god Loki. And this is my stone for friendship. When these two are together, it's usually like ask your friends. It's usually about ask your friends about a objective point of view. Now, sometimes our friends don't necessarily give us the most objective point of view. They tend to get very mad on our behalf or offended on our behalf. But if you have someone in your life that can be objective, then definitely reach out to them, because this reading is talking about this continuing theme that we've had over the past 3 days or so about perfectionism, about expecting things to look in a particular way, or about wanting them to be a particular way that is not what they are right now. Now, sometimes this can be a good thing because we need to improve or we need to change the way that we do stuff, but other times we are trying to force someone else or something else into our submission, into our idea of what it is. And it's actually a form of control. We don't realize that that's what we're doing, but we think if only they would act this way, then everything would be great. Or if only that would be this particular way, then I could act in a different way, or then I would be happier, or then I would be more successful. But it always starts with us. It always starts with us. And that's what this Hierophant is saying, is that you have to seek within you the change that you are trying to enact, because you can't make other people change, and you can't force a situation to change without changing yourself, without changing the way that you do things. Now, your view of this perfectionism, this view of how you think you want things to be, may not even be a correct image, because you may be thinking, if I change that out there, then I'm going to change. But really, it's you changing that changes that out there. And so this creates a conflict within you, because your higher self, or your connection with the light, with God, whatever you like to call it, knows that you are the one that has to change. But your human keeps trying to force everything around you into a particular shape that feels more comfortable and more navigatable to you. So this is causing conflict for you. Your emotions may be engaged in this, but for a lot of you, I see that you shut them down so that others can't see how flipped upside down you are about this seeking perfectionism. You may shut down, you may not allow people to see that part of you, and it can come off cold, detached, some might say a little bitchy or like a jerk. But that's really just you protecting yourself in your seeking of perfectionism, of you trying to force everything into the shape that you want it to be. And if I can just maintain control, then everything will be fine. But really, you're overly emotional about this. You don't have a clear view of it, and this is why you have to be looking out for the signs, not just in the world around you, but within yourself. You have to be looking for those signs of you trying to force things into a shape that you want them to be. You have to look within yourself at your actual situation from a place without bias. If we look at this picture, this is the Four of Cups, okay? And traditional tarot has a slightly different picture, but it is the same meaning. This little kitty is sitting in this food bowl, looking incredibly sad, looking incredibly bereft, like, where's my food? Why am I not allowed to eat when the big kitty is allowed to eat? And yet we can see all around this food dish that the food is right there. I'm sorry. Six of Cups, my bad, that the food is right there. And yet he turns away. And yet he ignores what is right in front of him to cry about what he thinks he doesn't have. And this is what is happening with you. And this is why I believe this friend rune came up, is because you need to have an unbiased eye to help you. And you need to be open to what they are telling you. You need to be open to the signs of the universe. You need to be open to shifting your perspective of this. Yesterday we pulled the sun and it was in this upside down position. And we literally talked about this very thing, that the sun is always a good card, always. And when it's upside down, it's just a temporary thing. You have got to take control of your own happiness. You be happy within yourself and not allow it to be dependent on what happens on the exterior, whether it's with a friend, with a partner, with your business. You have got to be happy no matter what happens in the outside world. Now, I'm not saying that you should be happy through all bad situations, but you have to have a sense of happiness as you go into your new life, as you go into your new situations, as you start your business, because recognizing that it's not the person you're with that makes you happy. It is not the business that you have started that makes you happy. It's not the job that you have that makes you happy. Are they things that you are happy about? Yes. But you have control over your happiness. You are the one who chooses to be happy or not to be happy. Yes, bad things happen to us. Yes, we have sadness in us. Yes, we can mourn when things go in the wrong direction or when somebody passes. But it is our choice to be a happy person, to choose to find that connection within and to bring that happiness and that joy, like the Wunjo rune that we had the other day, into all of our situations. It is us that brings that joy, not the things happening around us. Look for the signs of your own discontent. Look for the signs of the places where the universe is trying to give you a nudge to allow you to recognize this is a spot where you can inject your own happiness into a situation that may seem like it's shaky. Everything that happens is for you, and it is how you react to them and how you navigate them that makes all the difference. You are beloved, you matter, you are loved.